This is my honest advice to someone who wants to lose fat. I have lost fat multiple times in the last few years and I just keep getting better at it. So I'll give you my top 3 tips so you can lose your fat. My first tip is to stop eating like a kid. So in 2023, I did the best thing I ever done for my fitness. I wanted to improve my physique. I wanted to build more muscle, get a six pack. And the first thing I did was I stopped eating junk food. I had learned that junk food is so bad that it makes us gain fat, lower testosterone, be tired, get diseases, all these bad things. So I stopped it. And before I stopped, I was eating it a lot. I was more on the skinny side, but I still didn't have any six pack because I had some fat. Not a lot, but I still had some fat. And just after a few weeks of stopping junk food, all that fat went away and I got six pack lean. That's when I realized like how powerful stop eating junk food is. And junk food is for kids. You can't eat junk food if you're a man over 15 years old. That's just embarrassing. I switched my mindset there in that period to think I need to eat like a man. I need to eat for strength, for energy, not just for pleasure because something tastes good. So to lose fat, you need to stop junk food. All high sugar foods, foods that are like fried, like with seed oils. You need to stop junk food if you want to lose fat because junk food, it has a lot of sugar, it has seed oils, and it's calorie dense. All 3 of those is making you fat. That's probably why you're fat because you're eating too much junk food. You wouldn't be fat if you had like a clean diet. It would be pretty hard to fucking get fat from chicken and rice or potatoes and steak. You don't get fat from those foods. You get fat because you're eating those sweets, you're having those donuts, you're eating McDonald's, drinking soda, drinking alcohol. To lose fat, you need to stop doing those bullshit things. And you need to fix your diet. And I go much deeper on how you can fix your diet in the Lean Founder Protocol. It's a fat loss protocol I have for free, designed for busy entrepreneurs. You can just get it with a top link in the description for free. And it doesn't matter how much cardio you do. If you keep on eating junk food, it will be very hard for you to lose fat. Stop eating junk food and stop it by having it slowly. Start having it just like once a week. You're probably having it almost every day now. Have it once a week. Do that for a few weeks. Then once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, and then you can stop fully. My second tip is to eat more protein. So I was on a vacation a few weeks ago, and when I got there, I had a six pack. I was lean. I wanted to stay lean throughout the whole week I was there. But I was staying at a hotel where they had all inclusive, meaning I could eat how much I wanted. And yeah, I took the opportunity. I ate a lot during the whole week. But at the end of the week, I was still six pack lean, even though I had a very big breakfast, a very big lunch, a very big dinner, more than 2 plates to each meal. And at the end of the week, I thought last year when I also was on vacation and I could eat how much I wanted at the hotel, I lost my abs. I got a bit fat at the end of the week. What was the difference? The difference was now, this year, I ate 70 or 80% of my plates with high protein foods. Breakfast, I had eggs and bacon only. Lunch and dinner, I had just like meat, like chicken, beef, only some like watermelons on the side, maybe a little bit of fries, but 80% of meat. I realized like having a high protein diet is super powerful for losing fat because protein, it burns calories, and when our body digests it, it burns calories. It keeps us full, so we don't need to eat a lot. We don't get in too much calories because you can only eat like 1 or 2 plates when you have like 70% of it with meat. It's hard to like overeat on meat. Then also it builds muscles, and when we got more muscles, we will have better metabolism and we will burn more calories throughout the day. That's why protein is super powerful. If you want to lose fat, you need to prioritize protein. You just eat more protein and eat less carbs. Now, like most people now, they eat no protein. It's crazy. They have pasta, rice, potatoes on their plate, and then 30%, 40% with some meat. You should have 60, at least 60, 70% of your plate with meat, ground beef, steak, chicken. And yeah, I have a full diet plan on how you can eat, which is high protein, which is like high protein designed to help you lose fat. And even if you are a busy entrepreneur, you will be. And designed for busy entrepreneurs. So Doesn't matter how busy you are, you will be able to follow it. You can get it for free in my fat loss protocol with the link in the description. But eat 60 to 70% of your plate with meat, and then the rest have like carbs, vegetables. Make this one change: more protein, less carbs. And do this today. Take action. If you actually want to lose fat, you need to take action. Do this today. Stop having junk food today. Start having more protein today. Your meals, rest of the day, you should eat in this way, so you can see results faster. And it's actually nice to eat a lot of meat, eggs. It tastes good. My third tip is to fast. So I don't eat anything until 1 p.m. every day. And that makes losing fat very easy, because I have my last meal at 8 p.m. So I'm only eating from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's 7 hours. So it's very hard to eat too many calories in that period. Only 7 hours compared to if I would have like breakfast 8 a.m., then have something at 11 a.m., lunch at 1 p.m., then something at 3 p.m. Just when you have first meal early, last meal late, then you eat so much things in between compared if you had breakfast 1 p.m., lunch 4 p.m., and then dinner at 8 p.m. That's basically what I'm doing. That's the first thing. But also, when you don't eat anything, when you go the whole morning without eating anything, your body runs on fat. Right now when I'm talking to you, I haven't ate anything. It's around 12 p.m. The energy I have right now is from my fat. I'm burning fat right now. But it also builds up discipline. Discipline to say no to junk food, because right now I would like to eat, but I'm not doing it. I'm using my discipline, my willpower. You'll get a much stronger mind if you also start fasting. And it's also very good for business. If you're an entrepreneur and you want to improve your focus, this one is very good. I've heard a lot of entrepreneurs say that they don't eat anything in the morning because to improve this focus. And that's also one of the reasons I started, to just focus better on business. If you're an entrepreneur, it's very powerful. And I go much deeper on this also in the Lean Founder Protocol. You can grab it for free in the top link in the description. But to start doing 16 hours a day. You can have your last meal at 7 p.m. and your first meal at 11 a.m. That's very easy. That's not even too hard. But start small. Start just delaying your first meal. Let's say you have breakfast at 8 a.m. now. Have it 9 a.m. tomorrow. Then go slowly for longer until you are at like 11 a.m., 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. depending on when you have your last meal. And when you're fasting, you can have water, coffee. That helps a lot to keep the hunger down. But no added milk or sugar in the coffee, just like black coffee. This was my 3 best tips. Start with them today and you will see results much faster. And if you're trying to get ripped for the first time, you need to watch this video right here. Become Grandfather.